Correct. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Palmisano here, back on Guitargate. MVDHELD, Maurits Vanderheld from the Netherlands, hits me with a little Robert John and the Wreck. Said, just found out about this band, absolutely loved them, Southern rock all over, hit the button. This is for you. Thanks for being a member on Guitargate all the way over in the Netherlands. Boom.
We are called Robert John and the Wreck, and
Hit
we
'em.
are jamming in the van.
Hit 'em.
Here at Ship in the Woods Festival.
Ship
And this song is called Cold Night.
in the Woods. D to C over G. Love that. Open that hi-hat. Very Allman Brothers. Third harmonies. All right, so real quick, what do we have here? Southern rock in D, okay? Your vibe is D mixolydian, so that is the key of G, G being 1, C being 4, D being 5, but the 5 is the tonal center, right? It's where I hear the sound of home bass. This is my sound of resolution, but my other chords are C and G, right? So it starts with this, right? Just 1 to a flat 7, suss it out a little wah, 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 you all right? You got all that stuff. Now your licks, straight Allman Brothers D major pentatonic thing. Little third harmonies it sounded like. You got this. Simple melodies. And as you go down here, it's got this D to C, G over B, which again, is G major, but just with B in the bass. A lot of times you'll see people do it like this. Right? Kind of flub that, but little Marshall Tucker vibe. There you go. Let's keep rolling for a minute.
And it's a cold night. And it's a cold night. And it's a cold.
Love the layered harmonies. You're in, you're in, you're in.
And it's a cold night.
Yep, little lick there.
On my own, when I should be home.
Little fill, right?
The railroads seem so cold as I sing alone. And it's a cold night. Come on, baby, now. It's a cold night. Lord, I need you now. It's a cold night. Come on, baby, now. It's a cold night.
Yeah. So you got the. It moves. Something strange happening there. Yeah. I love it. That's a hot little lick right there. Now, is he just going to... He's in a different tuning or something. Yeah. What's funny is I don't see him changing patterns, but I hear this. Right? Love that mix of major and minor. On the rhythm. Cameras all over the place. All right, the camera is driving me crazy. Okay, a lot of cool things. D major all day. I love this little... that he's just hammering home, just over and over and over again, and then jumps up to the... So, major, right, D, right? But then up here to... up to your minor here. Mixing major and minor is really what gives, blues, country blues players their sound, is how much and how often, right? And he's saving that little minor piece, and I love that. I also just love a commitment to staying in one spot and playing the same thing a bunch of times. That's not like an accurate description, but I feel like a lot of people think you got to keep moving. I'm always like, right? Like, you gotta just keep moving, but you can just... right? You can hang on stuff. You can pick the same note 9 times if you want. It's just, is the vibe there? And it is. Getting tired. Give you some big bends when you get tired, right? Jump up, step at a time. Make eye contact with everybody. So Allman Brothers. That Nord piano sounds so good.
She lays there, her mind as the air so cold.
Freeform.
Soft as a whisper, she said, give it to me slow.
Speeding up, speeding up.
It's a cold night. Come on, baby, now. It's a cold night. Lord, I need you now. It's a cold night. Come on, baby, now. It's a cold
Cool thing that's happening here. He's in this position. There's your D minor, right? Pattern 4 for all you hip to the cage system. Right? But he's coming in major, okay? He's coming in with that little, he's avoiding this third, this little, very cool little touch in there. And then he, when he obviously jumps back into it. But it's just a cool little thing he was doing with his second and pinky finger. Thinking. But then switching back here when you're thinking more minor. Just a cool little technical thing. Love that. Love that cascade. Love that. Man, they love to do this. Yes. Don't forget about that little move there. That all you minor pentatonic blues players, if you learn nothing else from this video, watch this, okay? You've been doing this all day, right? But try this. Right? You would never generally play. It's a very Dorian thing. That's your major third of your 4 chord, right? But this little, just mashing it together there with your major 6, it just works. Don't even worry about the theory, just try it. Nice jump. Love that stagger. He did too. Love that little. That was hot. I caught you. I caught you. I caught you. Who sent me this? Maurits Vanderheld from the Netherlands. Again, thanks for being a member on GuitarGate. If you want to be like Maurits and pick what comes next on YouTube, it's a thanks for being one of my students. First link in the description. So if you learned anything, you dig the vibe here, that's where you go find it. All right. Southern Rock. D mixo, right? 5-4-1 is your vibe. You got 2 guitars and you have keys. The one guitar, the dude who was singing the vocals, who sounded great by the way, on the telly, straight ahead power chords along with basic major triads, okay? Just singing it, crushing it, letting the rest of the band add all the different color. Let them do that. You let them do that. Everybody wins, okay? Keyboard, is the most technically proficient member of the band in this respect. The runs he was doing, the cascades, the little voice leading parts were just beautiful. That makes complete and total sense. Nuts and bolts of what I'm talking about is like if your singer is playing a big G like this, right? Maybe you play it little piece of like that, right? Maybe you spread it out, do little things like that, right? Add different parts, right? Make sure you play it around. The harmony parts they kept going back to, I love. Very Allman Brothers, very Dickie Betts, rest in peace. Those major third harmonies. Now, as far as the absolute solo fest, which I'm sure the guitar player, whom I don't know your name, is going to watch and be like, I can't believe subjected to, it's just so much soloing, which it is. But what I loved about it is, again, was your commitment to saying something, having it be a motif, and keep coming back to it, right? And this dynamic journey, right? This dynamic journey of up and down in volume, building those peaks as a band, and then also a very tasteful mixing of major and minor playing. There were so many little things there, like at the end, right? When you're doing the, right? Hot. I mean, obviously that wasn't it, but it was like that. And not just for all you out there that are learning to play in mixed major and minor, definitely start by switching shapes. Like if you're D here, D major into D minor. But as you progress, do that in the same spot, right? You know. Right? And so that was everywhere in there. So excellent guitar playing. Loved the vibe. I just loved all the things that you kept going back to. And I mentioned it before in the video. You don't have to always keep moving. You can stay on something, pick it 9, pick it 15 times, bring up the dynamic intensity, right? So the band builds. You don't always have to keep harmonically moving to make the song flow. That's it. That's Robert John and the Wreck. I dig it. I love you all. If you like the vibe here, please hit subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll see you around the way, my friends. Cheers.